sorry I'm one day late. I had a lot of clients and sessions yesterday, and I forgot / didn't. I remembered, but it was the end of the day, and it was just I didn't have the energy for it. So I'm reporting to you live from Camp Nikki Nova. We are definitely going to be interrupted by one of 3 children, or maybe all of them. We are being interrupted right now. Okay, Gordo? Don't do us. So let's. You can at least get in the camera. Hi. Hello. Okay, so you want to sit with us today? Okay, so maybe you can pick the cards for us. Okay guys, so you know the drill. You are going to ask yourself a question. I'm going to pull 2 cards, and your answer is either going to be card 1 or card 2. You'll decide that. You know, if you're feeling called that you need both cards, you can ask for that too, okay? So let's go. Card number, the birds are really, we just put a new bird feeder out here and they're really happy. So card 1. This is the 5 of Michael, so these are the Angel Tarot cards, and this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So this is kind of like you're all up in your head, like at the end of the day, like you know what to do, like just let it go, you know, in many ways, and kind of release the attachment to it. Let it play out, you know, like you may want to know right now exactly like how it's going to work, like what's going to happen, all that kind of stuff. But it's already playing out, but there's a few stages to it. So let it unroll, let it play out, and in the meantime, while you're waiting for it to kind of to come out, like making sure that you're taking care of yourself, that you are not using this mystery, right? Like this unknowing as an excuse to distract yourself from what you really truly need to do anyways. So if you know that you're supposed to be working on your work, or you're supposed to be doing more self-care, or whatever it is that you were called to do the last few weeks, yeah, this is a thing that like needs to be resolved, and it's going to, but don't let it serve as a distraction from like what you were on path to be doing anyways. So let this play out, because it's going to play out. It's already like in motion, and the overthinking is not serving you. It's not helping the situation. It's not going to change the situation. This situation doesn't require like your hands in it. It just requires your unattachment. You're kind of like, you know what, like at this point, like I know that the universe like understands what my desires are for this outcome in a very general way, and like I'm going to be open to the way that it unravels, and I'm going to be open into the way that it plans out, and I trust that like that is in my highest and greatest good, that this is going to be resolved in your highest and greatest good. But like you're overthinking, you wanting to control it and wanting to do it your way is not serving. So that's what this is about. Okay, cool. Card number 2. So you don't think I'm just picking whatever. These birds. We have baby birds. We have we just recently found a baby. It's not a nest actually, because they're like inside the trunk of a tree, and there's like 3 little woodpeckers in there. There's a mommy woodpecker and a daddy woodpecker, and then the 3 little woodpeckers inside. It's really cute. Okay, card number 2. Oh, okay. So Archangel Michael's with us. As this is the second Archangel Michael card. The first one says he's all about thoughts and negativity, and like really releasing us from that. He works hand in hand with Jesus, so he's, you know, big on the mind. Those of you who are Christian or studying Christianity, like I'm sure you've seen, he's typically like on the bottom of the statues with the sword and the snake killing it. Like that's Saint Michael, Archangel Michael. Okay, card number 2. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. Beautiful. So this is a nice card. So this is like that you've been going through a hard time, and like you've weathered that storm, and it's been hard, you know, and it's been cloudy. But as you can see in the card, like he's moving into light, and pretty much like this part of your life is over with, and you're going to be moving into what you've been trying to create, like what it is that you really want. So this is like this storm is almost done with. And really to get out of the storm, you have to take like an uplifting approach, is kind of what the card is meaning to me. Like you're just gonna have to take like a, similar to the first card, like this is happening in my highest and greatest good. Like really trying not to go into the past, because this is about trying to move forward. So meaning that when you look into the past, that you don't like, I should have done this or I should have done that, or really being okay with knowing that like it has all worked out as planned. That even the weird windy roads or whatever, like were on purpose, the doubt, all that stuff was on purpose, and that that you want to focus more on your future. You want to focus more on where you're headed. Sorry, I'm overwhelmed by all your spirit guides. So this is about like where you're headed, knowing like what you're supposed to be doing, like focusing more on the new and the future rather than trying to rework the past. And that is what's going to take you out of this like heavy weather. But it is time to really let that go. It's time to like to end that for yourself. Like not only that, a lot of time people call me for sessions and they like kind of want to hear that like things are going to be fixed and like things are going to be done with, and it's just like timing and a lot of it has to do with like us deciding that it's the end of a hard time. Like, and it's not in this kind of like that's it, the masculine way, but like really getting to this place of like, I'm gonna let that go. Like, I don't know how, but I'm gonna rework it because I'm gonna focus more on a new future. And like while it may be hard to get stuck in the past and all that kind of stuff, my focus is on where I'm headed and trying to figure that out, trying to figure out like how I get there, really feeling the pull to what brings me to where I'm going. So this is about like, this time is over if you want it to be, and really asking yourself like how you can make the decision to leave the past in the past and to really move forward, and what role you have in that. So just making sure you're doing that. All right, guys, cool. Lots of good stuff. A lot of shedding, a lot of moving into a new cycle after many years of being like in a certain cycle, but just really looking at like what you can do presently to make sure that happens, okay? Not just kind of waiting for it. All right, guys, thanks so much for being with me. See, we only got interrupted once, that's good, and we'll see you the rest of the week.